Continuing on the sixth order, the next bill for proposed amendment is House Bill 1259. Senator Walen.
Mr. President, your Committee on State and Local Government recommends unanimously recommended that House Bill 1259 as amended be passed. So the original House Bill 1259 would put North Dakota on year-round standard time, but we hog-housed the bill to do just the opposite and put it onto year-round daylight savings time if the federal government and Minnesota, Montana, and South Dakota also went to year-round daylight savings time. We heard lots of testimony on the difference between standard time versus daylight savings time, both for and against. The testimony and emails that we received were typically one for standard time with about approximately 10 for changing it to permanent daylight savings time or leaving it as it is. Many recreational organizations stated that having that hour after working hours allowed for evening sports activities being played in daylight instead of dark, especially in the later season or early fall seasons, when those areas without field lights would be impacted the most. Losing the daylight also correlated with colder temperatures in the fall. This would also cripple many outdoor activities for sports and families. The reason to stay with neighboring states is many businesses on the borders would be negatively affected and disturbed by having differing time zones. Our construction industry have stated that we have one of the most short construction season in the entire nation. Many communities in North Dakota have some ordinances in place that they cannot start construction until 7 a.m. in the morning. In the summer, under standard time, that could be as early as 4:45 a.m. instead of 5:45 a.m. with daylight saving time. And that would be a loss of an hour of work that they could do in the morning during the summer construction season. For these and many other reasons, we say daylight savings time, so say aye.
Is there any further discussion? Senator Roers.
Mr. President, for those of you who have been in the Senate for a minute or two, you may remember that we did pass a bill just like this in the 2021 session. And just to make sure that everybody understands, we do not have this on the books because it did not pass the House in 21. And so we'd ask that you support the amendment.
Is there any further discussion? The question will be on the proposed amendment to House Bill 1259. As many as in favor say aye. As many as opposed say nay. The proposed amendment has been adopted, and House Bill 1259 will be placed on the 14th order of business. The Senate will be on the 14th order of business. The next bill for consideration is House Bill 1259. Madam Secretary.
Engrossed House Bill 1259, now with Senate amendments. A bill for an act to create and enact a new section to Chapter 1-08 of the North Dakota Century Code relating to requiring the state to observe daylight savings time year-round, to repeal Section 40-01-20 of the North Dakota Century Code relating to daylight savings time, and to provide a contingent effective date.
Senator Walen.
As I stated on the sixth order, I've given you all the reasons to vote aye, or so vote green.
Is there any further discussion? Senator Dever.
Well, Mr. President, I've been here a long time, and we've been arguing this issue, I think, almost entirely that full length of time. And I suspect that this will not resolve the issue, that we will, after its passage, and if it becomes implemented, that we'll continue to debate it. So I would have just suggested we put a sunset clause on it.
Senator Dwyer.
Mr. President, members of the Senate, let's just say in 20 years, Congress does authorize standard time. And sometime after that Minnesota or North Dakota, Montana follows suit, I would recommend that we just leave that up to the legislature then to act on this, and that we give this bill a red vote.
Is there any further discussion? Senator Davison.
Mr. President, I just want to agree with the previous speaker. I don't think we should spend any more time on this, and I would encourage a red vote.
Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, the question is on the final passage of House Bill 1259. The Secretary will open the key, and each senator will record his or her vote. Have all the senators voted? Does any senator wish to change their vote? The secretary will close the key and take the tally. Final tally on House Bill 1259 reveals 15 ayes, 32 nays. The bill is lost.